What's poppin', everybody? We are here for our third live stream this November. We did our live stream last time about how to position your power, getting started on YouTube, how to utilize your power, utilize your voice in order to create your own brand, utilizing YouTube. All right. So if y'all did not see that live stream from last time, I'm telling you, it is a bomb live stream. Okay, like when I was doing the live stream, I was like, oh my gosh, this is really good. But when I watched it, I was like, oh, this is really good. Okay. So if you want to brand yourself on YouTube, definitely go watch our previous live stream. I believe it's about like visualization and specification, right? So you have to get really specific on what it is that you want to showcase on your platform, which could be YouTube or it could be your website. Because I do coach aspiring freelancers and aspiring YouTubers to prepare their online presence. Okay. I help you guys prepare your online presence, to prepare to brand and position yourself online. All right. So today we're going to be talking about transforming your self-doubt into into confidence. Hold on, y'all. I'm stumbling over my words. Okay. Transforming self-doubt into confidence, right? A lot of us, we're like, dang, I really do want to start a YouTube channel. I think that would really be cool for me. I think I would even have fun starting a YouTube channel. Like sometimes people come on YouTube for the fun of it, for the hobby of it, for the craft of it, and just discovering yourself or just having an outlet outside of your 9 to 5, because I was definitely there. So if you guys are new here, I'm Sultry Accessory. I'm an implementation and design coach. I started YouTube back in 2011 when I was 17 years old. Y'all, my birthday literally just passed November the 3rd, Scorpio season. Okay. I don't think y'all saw it. Hold on. I said Scorpio season. Okay. Y'all gonna see me where this hit me. Okay. Because we making videos all in November. We finna use our Scorpio essence. Okay. You feel what I'm saying? Our sultry essence up in this bad boy. All right. So anyhow, yes, I started YouTube back when I was 17 years old in 2011, and I started singing. But this is the thing. I was using YouTube as an outlet. I was using YouTube as a hobby. And because of that, I did not get monetized. And so this time around, I want to show other people how to utilize YouTube, how to position yourself, how to stay consistent, how to maintain your channel, and making content that truly speaks to an audience and not just making content for yourself. Okay. Like, yes, you are in essence making content for yourself, but in totality, you are making content based on your community and the target people that you want to speak to. And really hear this if you are a freelancer and you're watching this, really, you want to create an atmosphere of like-minded people or targeted people so that they know your offer, so they know what value you represent, okay? All right, so let's get into this. All right, so today we're going to be talking about overcoming self-doubt as a freelancer and a YouTuber, all right? So we're going to talk about how to support your dreams from within you, not within others, but within you. Okay, because this is one of my biggest hurdles that I had to get over. Let me be very frank and very honest with you. I'm very transparent, because the reason why I have to be transparent is because now some people say you don't have to be transparent, you just got to be authentic. But I'm a Scorpio, so I just think differently. You know what I'm saying? So I'd rather give you the depth of things than the surface level. Now, I know when it's time to be surface level. You feel what I'm saying? But to really target your people, you have to learn how to be vulnerable. And that was my biggest thing. Like when I had a channel before, I didn't know how to be vulnerable at all. I felt like, yes, I was showing up as me, but I wasn't showing up as me in totality. You feel what I'm saying? And I want to teach other people how to show up as themselves in totality. You feel what I'm saying? And we're learning to ignore outside opinions and reframing those negative voices. Like, you can't like ignore them to its totality, right? You can't ignore them to its totality, but you can use those negative voices to actually help you create content. Okay? So let me say this again. You can actually look at your negative commentary or the voices that are negative, that are outside of you. Remember, you're in your own body. You're in your own element. Literally, listen to these words. You are in your own body. You are in your own element, and you frame your picture. Do y'all hear this language? Right? It's your frame. It's your frame. It's your platform. It's your vision. Okay? It's whatever you can specify in. What do you that's why they call them specialists, right? Specialists specify in a certain area. They're really focused in a certain area. And that's what you need to do as you get over your self-doubt. I'm going to tell you how specification, we're going to keep going along, but I'm going to tell you how specification helps you get over your self-doubt. All right. And I'm also going to teach a little bit of spiritual elements that also help you get over your self-doubt. All right. This is going to be a good one. This is going to be a good one. All right. Let's keep going. Okay. Why does self-doubt happens? Number one is the fear of judgment, worrying about other people's opinions. Woo, that was my biggest, I'm telling you, that was my biggest one, right? But the crazy thing, you be like, how is that your biggest one when you started YouTube back in 2011? I was not thinking about comments in the comments. No, I wasn't thinking about that. I shared with you guys how I got onto YouTube. I literally saw the option in the corner. It said upload a video. I clicked it and that was that. That's how I started YouTube. In short, right? So how was I worried about other people's opinions? Well, one, I never really went around telling people that I had a YouTube channel. You know what I'm saying? Because I just knew that, like, you just don't go around telling folks that you got a YouTube channel. Like, the only person that I told I had a YouTube channel was my mom. And plus, she saw me and she knew, like, I bought a camera back in the days. I bought a camera. I'm going to show y'all the camera. So in my coloring book that I made, hold on, let me make sure y'all can see this. Yeah. So in my coloring book I made for entrepreneurial experience, it says create your own scene, lights, camera, action. And this is the actual camera that I bought, right? This is the Sony N3 or NX something. Sony NX. It was before they did the TGI or the T3i, right? It was before they made that, okay? So yeah, my mom knew about my YouTube channel, but I did not go around telling folks I had a YouTube channel. My mom would even tell our family members that I had a YouTube channel. Okay? So I just don't go around telling people that. So that could be a form of self-doubt, but that's also a form of like privacy, a form of worrying what others may think. You know what I'm saying? Like, some people are more open-minded than other people, and then other people are more closed-minded. So that's what also triggers self-doubt. It's just knowing that, like, certain people you can have certain conversations with, and then others, it's not, it's gonna go here nor there. You know what I'm saying? All right, so let's get back to this perfectionism, feeling like nothing is good enough. Man, I don't know where that really stems from, but I see that a lot on threads where I remember I had this coworker, right? And she was like, "Oh, I really want to start a YouTube. I think that is so cool." And it's so funny because nowadays, because there's TikTok, a lot of people know who Shira7 is. Like prior to her blowing up or somebody taking her clips and putting them onto TikTok, we were talking about Shira7. We were talking about Tony Gaskins. Like, I didn't even know that she like watches. You never know who watches the same content as you. Like, it's so crazy, right? It's just certain people you mesh with and then certain people you don't, right? And she was talking about how she wanted to make a YouTube channel, but she kept trying to correct everything, right? But the thing about her, though, that I did not realize back then was planning. You have to plan and gun for what you want. You can't just be like, "Oh, I want to blank." Okay, if you really want it, what have you laid out some steps? Do you have the information that you need? It's not always do you need the fancy equipment or the fancy layout or your makeup got to be done every time you get on camera. Cuz let me tell you, when I get on here or any other platform, I don't always look up to par. Like, I don't always look up to par. Okay, do I look up to par on a regular given day? I look so. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. You feel what I'm saying? So, and then when I feel like, okay, I'm about to represent, you got to show out and represent. You feel what I'm saying? Because that's what it's about, being a brand. You just show out and represent like who you are because it's your stage. You feel what I'm saying? And it's so funny how I hear other people say, I'm going a little off tangent, but this is also tied into self-doubt too. You can hear other people's voices and they've said things to you in growing up or in your childhood, right? And they'll be like, let's say you dress really nicely and you dress really cute. And then there'll be somebody outside of you saying, "Oh, life's not a fashion show." Or work is not a fashion show. I only have one life and I enjoy fashion. So what? Like, literally, so what? Right? So if anybody say whatever they have to say, let them say it. But then in your frame, in your mind, and in your reasoning, it's so what? It's my life. You feel what I'm saying? And that's how you have to start thinking. Like, all right, let's continue with this getting off your self-doubt. Okay. Comparison. Constantly measuring yourself against others. Let me tell you something. I already know that y'all as YouTubers, I already know you guys as business owners and freelancers, you compare your things to other people. Okay. This is one thing about me though. I'm not a big comparison person. I'm not saying that like, oh, she got the highest of self-esteem. I'm just not a big comparison person. But I'm learning that in business, you have to do a little bit of comparison. Like, you have to do your SWOT analysis, okay? That means your strength, your weaknesses, your opportunities, I almost said opposition. Your opportunities and your threats, okay? So you have to know who can be a threat or what. It could be like your competition could be the threat, or it could be like new innovations that will turn out to be a threat, like kind of how people feel about AI. You feel what I'm saying? So you have to know, yes, it's good to have some type of comparison so that you have somewhat of a timeline, somewhat of a trajectory. That's what I use comparison for. I don't use comparison like, oh, da da da, but it's natural. Let me just say this. It's very natural. Hold on, let me remove this. It's very natural to look at your channel, look at your subscribers, go over to somebody else's channel, look at their subscribers and look at their numbers and feel some type of way. I've done it. I'm not even gonna lie to you. So don't feel ashamed if you feel some self-doubt because your numbers do not look like somebody else's numbers. And let me tell you this, the reason why certain people, I literally was just thinking about this before this starting this live stream. Some people have what they have because they sat down and got real with themselves. Some people have what they have because they sat down and got real with themselves and God and was like, what is my mission? What is my purpose? What do I need to sit down and be like? What do I need to hit the target on? Who is my target? What is the target? How do I get close to the bullseye? You feel what I'm saying? That's why some people are further because they know how to not just niche down, but they know how to use the language that their audience uses. That's another thing. I just gave y'all a tip. So when you guys are using your YouTube channels and you're speaking to your audience, use the language that your audience uses. And that's how you make greater titles as well with your YouTube, okay? All right, let's add some more. Let's keep going. Imposter syndrome. Believing you're not skilled enough. Man, y'all, I ain't even gonna lie to y'all. I have a little bit of imposter syndrome. It's not that I don't feel like I'm not good enough. It's like because when you get out of self-doubt, let me be real with you. When you start to see life outside of your self-doubt, I think that's where the imposter syndrome comes for me personally, right? It's like, yeah, I did have these doubts, or I did have these feelings, or I used to be the person that didn't do A, B, C, or D. But then now that I'm actually coming into this new position, coming into this new light and this new way of thinking, it's like, ugh. That's where my imposter syndrome may stem from. I don't know how you guys' imposter syndrome stem from, but if you have it, definitely leave it down in the comment section below because we're here to humanize our experiences as becoming freelancers and becoming YouTube content creators. Not just content creators, YouTube content creators. And y'all know I am a strong proponent of long form content, okay? Long form content and live streams. Yes, I'll use shorts here and there, right? But I'm a strong proponent of long streams. Why? Because long streams build a credible, recognizable, and trustworthy brand. Okay, especially if you've been on YouTube for a while, people are more likely to trust you that's been doing a craft longer than someone else, right? And that's why when you guys apply for jobs, they're like, oh, I'd rather have someone who has experience, right? Because they want somebody credible, they want somebody trustworthy, already knows how to do the job, already knows the trajectory. You feel what I'm saying? So that's why I preach long stream content, okay? Y'all, this live stream might be a while. I ain't even gonna lie to y'all. Because self-doubt is a heavy topic, okay? So here are the voices of some self-doubts and freelancers and YouTubers, all right? So YouTubers are more like, who am I to create content? I'm not an expert. Matter of fact, that could even be freelancers because some people want to be strictly business people and they don't want to become a content creator. But let me be very frank and very honest with you. You may have a marketing team that does your marketing and they do the content, but either way, when you're a freelancer, business owner, solopreneur, you're still creating content. Like your email marketing is content. Your blogs is content. You know what I'm saying? Your website copy is content. Like there's nobody who's not creating content. You feel what I'm saying? Your photo, your product photography is content. You feel what I'm saying? It gives context to who you are, what you represent, and what you have to offer. Okay? So it's a lot of people that be like, oh, I want to be a business owner. I'm not a content creator. I'm not trying to be a content creator. But in essence, you are. You know? Yeah, you, like I said, you might have a marketing team, but in essence, you still a content creator. Right? Because you had to produce content, you had to produce a business plan to put yourself in order. Okay, and just like when they're creating content, they're putting things in order. They put things into I don't want to say perspective. It's a different word I'm trying to use, but let's just say perspective. Right? They're giving it a frame of mind of what your audience, what your clients can grasp from you, right? What you're about, what you offer, like I said. So no one will watch or care about what I have to say, right? That's what brands feel like. That's what YouTubers feel like. What if people criticize or judge my work? They will next, and they gonna copy it too. Trust and believe. So get ready. Okay, I don't have the right gear or setup to make high quality videos. You don't need the highest of the highest quality. I'm going to say this again. Okay? I'm going to say this again. You do not need the highest quality. Do you know what I use to make my videos? Y'all, right now, I'm on this Asus Chromebook doing a live stream. That's not the highest of quality. When I did my YouTube videos, I did my YouTube videos on my Android phone. You don't even need a camera. Stop falling for the old tactics they used to tell you back in 2012 and 16, okay? You don't need the highest quality. Really, this ring light, what this ring light doing? Just blurring your vision, really. You need natural lighting, okay? Natural lighting and a good, like, overhead light. The ring light, that's for taking pictures. Okay, unless you're gonna get those sound, do they call them sound lights? Not sound lights, but like video lights, like the video production lights. If you trying to go that round, then go that round. But don't do it in the beginning. That's why people, they start out with a small inventory. We talking business and we're talking YouTube, okay? People start out with a small inventory first. Then as their sales grow, that's when they get the higher producing inventory or equipment. You feel what I'm saying? So please do not let your self-doubt in your video quality or your equipment quality deter you from starting. You want to start and position yourself the quicker and the faster. Why? Because you are trying to produce trust and credibility with your audience first. They don't care about the quality. As long as they can hear you and as long as they get the value, that's what matters, okay? All right, let's continue this. So some people are like, I'm not creative or unique enough to stand out. That's a lie. That's a lie. Because especially now that we have AI, oh, baby, that's not going to be a hindrance for you. What if I fail and everyone sees it? Everybody fails. Let me tell you, everybody fails. I had a channel before this. That channel failed. Guess what? I picked up, tried again. Because everybody in any point of their life have failed. And they had to pick themselves up and try again. Okay? There are already so many people doing this. Why would anyone choose me? Because you have a different story than someone else. Okay? People fall in love with stories. They fall in love with your voice. And they fall in love with your perspective, especially if you have a similar mind frame. People are looking for the person that they want to connect with. And it just might be you. That's why they would choose you. You hear this motivation? That's why they would choose you. I don't have enough followers, so why would people take me serious? Do you see how many subscribers I got on my channel? Hold on. I'm trying to find this live stream. Do you see how many subscribers I got on my channel? I'm not worried about that. I'm worried about delivering the message first. Because what happened with Jesus? He had a mission. He had a message first. Then he got the followers. Listen, Jesus had a message. He had a mission. Then he gained the followers. You don't have to worry about if you got the followers or if you got the subscribers right now. People will watch your videos, okay? As long as you are targeting, you know how to target, you know how to use words, the language that audience looks up and they search, they will find you, okay? And they're going to want you specifically. They're not going to want somebody else. Okay, yeah, there are other competitors, but the way you speak to them and the way you may have conviction or the way that you style something, they're like, oh no, I like her style over somebody else's style. They're not worried about how many subscribers you got. And then let me tell you this, when you have a small following, people like you more. When you have a small I'm trying to tell you, when you have a small following, people like you more. You want to know why? Because you're available. People want folks that are available to answer their questions. There's a lot of brands out here that has thousands on thousands and hundreds on emails, right? There's only so much one business can do. Even if somebody is doing the same niche as you, there's only so many people that they can serve, right? And so when you come in and you like, hey, I can serve these people, but I'm going to serve them in this way, in this order, in this manner, in this fashion. You feel what I'm saying? That's how you position yourself. That's how you get over your self-doubt. When you know how you're different from other people, that's how you know your value. That's how you get rid of your self-doubt. Woo, Jesus. I said, Lord, give me the words for this. I said, give me the words for this. Ooh. Yes, Lord, come on, come through. Okay. I'm scared to put myself out there. What if I mess up? I messed up and I'm right here. I messed up. I'm right here. All right, y'all. So I want to hear from y'all. Take a moment. Think about any self-doubt thoughts that you've ever had when it came to your content creation or when it came to your entrepreneurial journey. All right. Y'all let me know in the chat if you're watching a live stream and like currently as it's going live. But if you guys are watching the replay, make sure y'all comment that down below. And remember, you're not alone. So many of us have faced self-doubt and have felt this way before. Sharing can help support each other in overcoming these doubts. Okay. And by the way, I do have on November the 13th, every month, I do a live stream where you guys can hop on the panel as entrepreneurs, as YouTube content creators, and we'll go over a topic. And then each one of you could share what your experience is. And so that people can stop saying, because this is something I hear frequently, like I actually pay attention to the internet and the ways of solving a problem. Because that's why you're freelancing. That's why you're YouTubing, especially if you're using YouTube as a business. Okay. We are trying to look at YouTube like a business, like a brand. Those are the people that I'm talking to. Now, some people just want to do YouTube, base it off a hobby, and just be them and not be so proper, right? Fine. I'm not downing those people. I'm saying just to have a plan, prepare yourself to have a YouTube channel. You feel what I'm saying? So you know how to stay consistent. So you know what you're going to talk about. And so you know what your audience wants to talk about. You feel what I'm saying? All right. Why isn't this working? This is acting funny again. All right. Now, reframing negative voices. Turn I'm not ready into I'm learning. Growth happens over time, okay? Don't say, oh, I'm not ready yet. I'm not ready yet. Okay, so let's say you like, dang, I really do want to start my YouTube and I really do want to upload, but every time I record, it's not perfect. It's not this. And then you get to self-criticizing yourself, right? You get to self-critiquing yourself. Like, oh my God, my eyebrow was messed up. Oh my God, my teeth ain't like this. Oh my God, my hair is not like this. You're stopping yourself from growth. You're stopping yourself from income. You're stopping yourself from impact. And that's what we don't want. Like it's like, hold on. It's like you're stagnating yourself. Like sometimes, like, yeah, other people are talking outside of here, but they outside of here. Push them outside. They outside. You in the house. Hello? You is in your house. You are in your wheelhouse. Okay? Them folks is outside. Leave them outside and get in your willpower. Okay? It's time for growth. Stop staying stagnant. You are causing your stagnation. Okay? And that's something I had to realize, right? I'm like, not that I was necessarily causing my stagnation, but then in a way I was. You know what I'm saying? Because I was in a place in my life, I'm like, dang, why I feel so aimless? I take these 9 to 5s, right? But they eject these 9 to 5s. But then when I really think about it, I'm like, yes, it was a pandemic. Yes, one of my jobs filed bankruptcy. Yes, I did seasonal jobs. But it's on top of that, it's like I did choose certain like mediocre jobs. Why did I choose mediocre jobs? You know what I mean? That talks to self-esteem. That talks to self-doubt. You know what I'm saying? And so now I'm just like, why don't I just like sit down, shut up, be quiet on the outside to everything on the outside and then come into myself. And when you come into yourself, guess who you meet with? You meet with the Lord. You meet with the Spirit. And He gonna tell you what you need to be doing. Okay? And that's how I was able to change my niche. Like I said, I started YouTube off singing. I did travel vlogs. I did hair content. I did wig reviews. You know what I'm saying? And I did like fashion commentary. You know what I'm saying? And now it's just like, okay, Lord, I still feel called to YouTube. What you want me to do? It's like, I tried it. You know what I'm saying? It's like, you tried it. But he's like, no, child, but I need you to try it differently. I need you to do this, not that. I need you to do this. I said, oh. And y'all, when I sit down with the Lord, everything became a 360. And I was like, oh. Like sometimes you think you do things in life and you feel like they in vain. I promise you, it's not in vain. I promise you it's not. When you really sit down, it's not. Okay? Rephrase, what will people think, to how can I add value? This is what I'm saying. This is how you get over your self-doubt. When you know that what you have to deliver to other people is worthy and it's worth something that is sought after, you gonna be like, oh, I'm hot-ish. I'm, you know what I'm saying? I'm that dude or I'm that girl. You feel what I'm saying? When you know you got some ish to deliver. When you know the package is hot. We know the package is sizzling. And you know what I'm saying? Let's say hot deals, doorbusters, Black Friday deals. Oh yeah, you that. You listen, you that, and everybody gonna come running, knocking down them doors. You feel what I'm saying? Running, knocking down your e-commerce because you got the value, okay? Because you focused on what your audience needs were. You know what I'm saying? Because you focus on what the impact that you want to deliver. This is how you get over your self-doubt with your branding and starting YouTube. I'm trying to tell, with you trying to become a freelancer, you got to position yourself like you hot-ish. Okay? That's how you got to see yourself. Like, you is hot-ish. Not just, you know, folks on the internet, you scroll through a TikTok, you know. Folks on the internet, you'll scroll through a TikTok and then they're like, oh, I'm that girl. It's not about you keep saying I'm that girl. You have to change and reframe your mindset. That's what it's about. Okay? Once you know your value, that's how you start changing and flipping your self-doubt. Then you won't have as much self-doubt anymore. right? I'm trying to tell you, this is how you overcome your self-doubt. This is how I had to overcome my self-doubt. Do you hear how I'm talking right now? I was not talking like this before. I was not talking like, do you hear how I'm talking with so much conviction and so much emphasis, so much passion? I'm trying to tell y'all, I was not like this before. Okay, I might fail with, I'll grow from this. Each step as an experience, right? So each step that you take is an experience, and it's an experience that you can share. And it's so funny because I was watching a video, I think it was Alter Ego Shine, and he says something. He says something about steps. Girl, it was the most profound video I've seen from like somebody who's like young. Let's just say that. Somebody who's like young. I was like, oh my God. And he like drew an illustration on a board. I was like, oh, I'm a sucker for that. I'm a sucker for that. Okay. I'm not good enough I'm constantly improving, acknowledging your growth. Exactly. And he did this chart, right? He was like up, down, up, down, up, down. This Alter Ego Shine, if y'all want to go watch him. So he drew a line. He drew this thing. He was like, life go up, life go down, life go up, life go down, right? And then he was like, he drew a whole bunch of up downs, right? And he was like, this whole time you thinking that your life is not going nowhere, but the whole time you are still moving. You're still doing movement. And then he goes like this. Then he draws a line up underneath the thing. And he's like, do you see you were still moving the whole time, even though you were having your ups and downs? You were still growing. Like you were still learning. You were still growing. Like you were still moving. And nobody's life is straight up linear. If your life was just straight up linear, and like somebody else has said this too, if your life is so linear that like there's no ups and downs, like you wouldn't know how to appreciate, happiness. You wouldn't be able to appreciate growth or appreciate abundance or appreciate your like harvest season or your planting season, and even the days that like you wouldn't recognize sunshine if there was no rain. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, oh, I kind of like that little lesson. Okay, so if you guys are enjoying this video, make sure you guys are liking and you guys are subscribed. Okay, if y'all is liking this video, make sure you liking it and you are subscribed. Okay, this live stream going real good. Okay, we saving 10. Y'all, I don't like long live streams. Let me just say it. Okay, so this is what we're doing, you guys. We are relying on our own voice. Okay, listen. This was the point I've been trying to reiterate to y'all. Okay, we are relying on our own voice to give ourselves validation to keep moving forward. Hello? Did you hear me? Did you hear me? You're relying on your own voice to keep you moving forward. I did a video before. It's talking about, can you survive without their applause? A lot of you guys, I want to start YouTube, but you don't have family members that are watching your channel. You don't have friends that's in the back watching your channel and supporting your channel. No, they in the back talking about, this got a YouTube channel. She thinks she all that. Okay. Who cares? Like I said before, they are outside of your frame. You are in your wheelhouse and you hold the power. You hold your positioning. This is how you get over your self-doubt. All right. Now, I do have a tool. This is it right here. And it says, identify your why, your root self, like understanding your root self and the reasons why you started. Why are you starting YouTube? Why are you starting freelance? Why are you wanting to start a brand? This Find Your Why guidebook that I produce is going to not only discover what your deepest core motivations, but it's also going to help you discover what your audience's motivations are. When you make your content, that content is going to relay their frustrations and the things that they want to overcome, right? That's the value that you have. Whatever your subject, whatever your niche is, that is the value that you have. So that way you know what your trajectory is on your YouTube channel, what your trajectory is in your branding, okay? And then it's also going to ask you in this Find Your Guide Why book is, are you trying to do this not just for money, but are you doing this for like your future, your people's, like your other people's futures, your family's future, for impact, for longevity, right? And for legacy. That's what the word I was looking for. Yes. It's going to add this little guidebook is going to frame your mind all the way together. Folks say lock in. Oh, this is the other thing I want to talk about. Folks say lock in all the time. They don't even know what lock in means. Lock in means questioning everything. Why do you want to do this? How are you going to do this? What are you going to do? That is the definition of lock in. That is the definition of lock in. I'm trying to tell you. If you want to lock in to your branding and you want to get specific on what it is that you want to produce on YouTube, and so that you maintain that channel for longevity purposes, you need to lock in with this Find Your Why guidebook. I'm trying to tell you. Okay, so this is my Find Your Why guidebook, okay? Hi there. Okay, this is my little chat box. If y'all ever got a question, you go on my website, literally write your question in the chat box. I will answer you. Okay, I will answer you, or AI will answer you. Okay. So anyhow, yeah, this is the interactive guidebook. Okay, it's going to ask you questions. It's going to help you with your brand discovery, your why, your what, your when, and your how. Okay, when it comes to knowing what you want to do. It says, are you feeling lost or disconnected from your entrepreneurial path? Introducing the Find Your Why guidebook, a guide for those who feel a pull towards something more, who want to reconnect with truly drives them. You guys get reflective prompts, step-by-step exercises, visual aids, and it's a confidence boost, and it's for your long-term vision and strategy. You have to have strategy behind something that you truly want. Like, if people have careers, but the reason why they have a career is because they specified what it is that they wanted. Okay, this is why we feel aimless, because we did not specify on what exactly we wanted. And this guidebook is going to help you with your longevity when it comes to creating your brand, when it comes to creating videos on YouTube. All right. So I have that tool available on my website. All right, so let's finish this up. Okay, relying on your own voice for validation. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. I'm having a little technical difficulty. I don't even know what's going on. Hold on. Okay, I hope y'all was able to see that. Let me go back. This is it right here, the interactive guide. There you go, brand discovery. This is what I just read to y'all. I don't know if y'all saw it or not. And then reflective guide long term, how to get it. And all you have to do is a PDF. And once you get it, you just fill it out. Okay, fill it out on your downtime. Fill it out when the folks is asleep. Fill it out when you sitting by the TV. I'm trying to tell you, if you want to get to it, get to it. It ain't nothing to it but to do it. That's what they said. All right. All right. Now let me share this tab. Give me a second, y'all. Okay. So we're going to finish this up. All right. Relying on your own voice for validation, not people outside of you. Your own voice. It's YouTube for a reason. And I say that all the time. YouTube is about you, but you're creating content with an audience and a community in mind. Okay? So trust your creative instincts, believe in your ideas and your vision. You have a vision, you have interests, you have like for a reason. Your interests, your likes, and your desires are different from the next person for a reason, because it's meant for you. Okay? Focus on internal metrics of success. Set milestones based on the skills and not just the numbers. Do not focus on the numbers. Everybody is so focused on the numbers. Yes, we all want money. Yes, we all want subscribers. Yes, we all want views. Do the mission. Do the craft. Have the discipline. Like literally test your own discipline. And that's another reason why we feel aimless, y'all. Another reason why we feel aimless, why we feel confused, why we feel overwhelmed is because we haven't even tested our own determination. I'm sorry, we have not determination. We have not tested our own discipline. Test your discipline. People are like, oh, I want to start YouTube. Oh, I want to start a brand. Oh, I want to start business. Test out your discipline. I'm testing out my discipline right now. I'm testing out my discipline right now. Do y'all see this? I've been uploading Monday and Wednesday. Back to back, back to back, back to back. Monday and Wednesday. This, you know what content creation does? It stretches you. It stretches you in the most positive way. Yes, it is overwhelming. Yes, it's like, oh my gosh, I gotta come up with content all the time. This a bit much. I got brain fog. Y'all, that's why you have tools. That's why you have productivity. That's why you sit down and you implement things. I'm an implementation and design coach that will help you prepare your online presence through YouTube and your website. I've been web designing ever since the age of 12. I learned web design at the age of 12. I'm trying to help y'all out. I'm trying to tell y'all, okay? But listen to the thing. You know what Myron Golden said that was so profound that I literally heard right before I started this live stream, y'all? I wrote it down. He said, all transformation begins with awareness. If that's not the truth, I don't know what is. And he said, speaking of the truth, this is what he also said. He said, the truth has been broken in your mind. That's what happened. The truth. Do y'all remember? Let me tell y'all something. Do y'all remember? I don't know if y'all grew up like how I grew up. I don't know. I don't know what your era is. You know what I'm saying? I'm a millennial. And, y'all want me to improve? I'm a millennial. Give me 1 second. Y'all see this? I grew up off of this. You're like, what is that? What is that? This is a cassette tape. This came out before the CD. Yes. When I was growing up, we still had cassette tapes. Millennial. Okay. I forgot the point I was making before that. Dang, I don't remember. Darn. I don't remember, y'all. Shoot. I really don't remember. But yeah, lock in. Oh, that Myron Golden thing. Yeah. The truth has been broken. Okay, da. Yeah, so I'm a millennial. Do y'all remember back in the days where they used to teach you, like when you was young, people be like, oh, believe in yourself. Write down what you want to be when you grow up. Woo, ha. And they have all this imagination. And then you got older and then you had folks on the outside telling you ABCD 1, 2, 3, because they lost their imagination. And let me tell you something, it's not about you. When folks speak negatively about you, it's not about you. Like, that's something I had to learn. I'm like, yes it is. Yes, it is. They targeting you. They saying words to hurt you. Their internals are somewhere that your internals are not. but they try to spring on their internals to make a mirror of you. But this is the thing. Let me tell you something. That's how you know we are all connected. Ooh, I'm about to get spiritual with y'all. This how you know we all connected. I feel like I'm about to cry. Anyhow. This how you know we all connected. Because if somebody else can try to reflect themselves in you, why wouldn't you think that God is that you are not an image of God? You feel what I'm saying? Because they say we are all created in his image. If somebody else try to reflect their image onto you, you think your image is not reflected upon God? Please. That's how else you get over your self-doubt. I'm trying. This is how I got over my self-doubt. This is how I got over my self-doubt. This is how I got into a position to try to help y'all right now. Okay? Okay. Create content that is true to you. Authentically resonates stronger than how do you say this word? Imitation. I'm gonna say intimidation. Woo, somebody help me with the words. The words. Let me stop. Okay. All right. Folk gonna try to imitate you all day. Folk gonna try to steal your logos, steal your colors, steal this, steal that. But let me tell you something. You know what they can't steal? They cannot steal your knowledge. They cannot steal your voice. They cannot steal your power. It don't matter. Hello? It don't matter. All right? All right, now here we go, y'all. Practical tips to combat your self-doubt as a creator. Regular reflection. Journal your progress and self-improvement. Journal your steps first. Know what you're going to do. Know who you represent. Know what you stand for. That's what the Find Your Why guidebook was for. Okay? Write it all down. Write the vision and you make it plain. You make it plain on tablets. All right? Spiritual biblical scripture for you. Okay? Find supportive communities. Connect with like-minded creators. I'm trying to tell y'all, once a month we do creator confessions, the untold truths of becoming a content creator on my channel. It's a panel. Everybody just talk on their experiences with the given topic for that week. You feel what I'm saying? Hey, how y'all doing? So y'all can stop feeling alone. Okay. Remind yourself of your achievements. Keep a list of wins and revisit during tough times. And of course, you guys can enroll in my YouTube confidence course coming this Black Friday. Okay. Woo woo. Can I get a woo woo? Woo woo. Can I get a woo woo? All right. All right. Building brand resilience. Define your values. Get clarity in your mission, friend. It's going to build you confidence. When you know your mission, when you know your trajectory, when you know your plans, when you know the steps, you're like, oh, that's all I got to do. Okay, I got this step done. Okay, boom. All right, then I got this step done. Boom. It's literally like, do y'all know that literally like high school and college were the steps? The steps are already laid out. Like they were like, okay, this is freshman year, this is sophomore year, this junior year, this senior year. Those are the steps. You knew the trajectory. You knew where you were going. You know what the next step was. That's how you stop feeling aimless. Knowing your trajectory, planning it out, tracking your progress, knowing your milestones, creating goals. This also develops. Not only does it get rid of your self doubt, but it boosts your confidence. It boosts your confidence. Y'all, I'm trying to tell you. All right. All right, key takeaways. Self-doubt is natural, but it can be managed. Okay? Rely on your own belief in your mission. You gotta have a mission, you gotta have a purpose, you gotta have a drive. Okay? You like just like you get in your car and you like, oh mom, I want to go get my permit. I think I want to drive. Why? Because you want to take the wheel. Okay? Because you want to go to the destination. Okay? Because you want to go where you want to go and where you want to go. That's what you're doing right here with the Find Your Why guidebook. Okay. Building a brand that aligns with your unique purpose. Listen, I said this, I'm going to say it again. Having a hold on what you're doing, what you stand for, who you are, and knowing who you're similar to, like-minded people. So that you, and this other thing, when you surround yourself with like-minded people, that also gives you a sense of belonging. That also gives you a sense of comfort. That also gives a sense of, oh, okay, I was fine just the way I was. Wasn't nothing wrong with me. It's just certain people have a different viewpoint than other people. That don't mean you wrong. That don't make you weird. That don't make you awkward. Okay? And like I said, I also discovered that if you sit down with yourself, that when you reflect, you see the reflection of God because we are made in his image. I'm trying to tell y'all, that's how I built a closer relationship with God. When I sat down and God told me to make this coloring book, he told me to make this coloring book in 2019. Just listen to the spirit. You be straight. Just listen to the spirit and you be straight. I'm trying to tell you. All right, we almost done with this live stream. It's almost an hour. All right, so I have a live Q&A. Definitely in your comments below, if you're watching this on the replay, leave your questions. I would love to go ahead and see what it is you got to say, what it is, feedback that you have, any concerns that you may have starting YouTube. Put it in the comments below, all right? Okay, so I want to introduce you guys to my exclusive Black Friday offer. This is my very first course, you guys. It is the Start, Flow, and Grow YouTube Confidence course. All right. So I made this course. The reason why I made this course, I will leave it in the description box below. I'll have a blog for you guys to read. I'll have like 2 separate blogs. One is for why I created the course, and then the other is for those of you who want to create a course and want to know like the thinking behind how do you make a course. You know what I'm saying? So I'll have that for you. And then I'm going to share this clip with you guys. And then we have a few more slides. And that's pretty much how you get over your self-doubt. I'd rather give you the deep-ish as opposed to give you the surface level-ish. Say bye, Scorpio. Flip a switch. Okay, value is something that's going to flip a switch in somebody's brain, in somebody's mindset, or in the ways that they do things. So let's say you brought a video game to the forefront. Let's say you want to do a gaming YouTube channel, however, right? Okay, you could actually show them what moves in the game can beat their opponents. That's value. Call it a VG. If you did a VG channel, right? You're bringing in stuff that enlightens people. You're bringing in things that make them want to try something new. This is value. Okay. Oh, this is valuable information. Oh, I need this in order to do this for myself. This is why you do not do content that is strictly about you, because people do not see the value when they see things that are strictly made for you. Okay. So let me give you an example. That's kind of why I'm not trying to shade nobody, but that's kind of why I stopped watching vlog videos, because I used to thoroughly enjoy vlog videos and watch other people do certain stuff. Like, I think vlogs are just people who want to, they kind of aspire something through you. But I stopped watching those type of videos because I'm more so, I want to grasp something and then implement it. I guess implementation and design coach, right? I'm in the season now where I'd rather just learn from somebody, grasp it, and then let it go and release it onto my life, as opposed to just watching somebody do something. You know what I mean? And sometimes you watch people vlog because you do need a pastime, like you want to pass time, but other people want to use their time to build skill. And that's why it's important to also have your content focused on community building. Okay. So yes, y'all. Yes, y'all. Y'all can tell. Listen, if you get the course, you gonna peep some ish. You gonna be like, oh, Look, I'm not doing this. I'm not doing this to be playing. Okay, I'm for real. Very. Can I be for real? This is how I feel. I'm in need of love. So let's sip up out of here. Okay. I said I started YouTube singing. I'm not lying. Nothing I'm saying, I'm lying. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing to lie. So let's keep going. All right, y'all. We about to dip up out of here in a minute. All right. So, you guys. I'm laughing because this Canva slide thing is so fickle. Sometimes it works if I click up here and then sometimes I gotta go down here. It's so fickle. Anyhow, so you guys, we have officially finished November 9th live stream. Our next live stream, our next program is going to be the creator confessions that I discussed, okay? And this one is going to be, I don't plan my videos, and here's why that's a mistake. So if you guys want to come on the panel and talk about it, if you guys have experienced this already, definitely invite your friends who are YouTubers and see if they would like to join the panel, okay? Then November the 16th, we have the consistency challenge and how to stay committed to your YouTube channel. Then brand building for beginners. That was talking more specifically on the course, truthfully. And this is supposed to say November 22nd, not November 23rd. And this is supposed to say November 29th. So both of these are Fridays. This is Saturday. And then this is Wednesday. All right. So just so you know when we're going to be back talking. That's when we're going to be back talking. You know what I'm saying? And my regular uploads are Mondays and Wednesdays. Okay. Mondays. I can't talk. Mondays and Wednesdays. Okay. The heck? You got to scream it. You got, Okay, anyhow. Make sure y'all subscribe to your favorite coach, Sultry Accessory, on tips on personal branding, digital design, customization tools, and productivity for freelancers and aspiring YouTube creators. Okay. So visit the link in the description to find out why I created the YouTube confidence course. I'm going to put that on there right after this live stream. Okay. Now, you can get your free video template. Now, you guys can join my email list. And once you join the email list, you'll get this free video template, right? It's going to help you with the essence of your videos. What is the essence of your videos? The feel of your videos. What do you want people to feel as they are watching your videos? Okay? This is going to give you an outline on how you can script out your videos, especially if you're new and you don't know what to say or how to lay your videos out. And it's very essential that you have like a layout with your videos, because that way it easily flows and you have like a high point to the low point. You have the beginning, the middle, and the end, right? And that's what formulates a story. And when we're making content, we are storytelling, okay? So definitely visit the link in the description. That's already there. Okay. So go ahead and get your free video script template. All right. So you guys, that is the very end of how to get over your self-doubt as an aspiring. It's all I said, aspiring. As an aspiring freelancer and an aspiring YouTube content creator. And definitely stay tuned and stick around for the other live streams and the big reveal of the pre-sale November 22nd of my Start, Flow, and Grow YouTube Confidence course, dedicated to those of you who want to get started with YouTube, who feel overwhelmed, confused, or aimless when it comes to their branding. I see y'all. It's your girl, Sultry Accessory.